Okay, this is this is Dota lesson number 5. I made this like 8 months
I
ago.
was going to say 10 years later.
Can't wait to carry on the series.
Are we okay? I don't know. I think someone mentioned something about like, oh, you didn't teach us how to ping. I'm like, the PowerPoint on that you guys never.
Oh yeah,
did.
no, yeah, that was me. I still have. Well, that's a fair nine. That's a ping now.
Okay, so this is a PowerPoint on communication. Here on the left, we can see some beautiful communication. If you guys want to read through that on your own time.
As mid. Using League. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, easy mid. Someone's triggered. Easy mid. Easy mid. I die with that. Easy mid. I get. I'm teaching you how to use Dusa. You fucking loser for real. Easy mid. 1v1 mid against any of you anytime. I thought this was a good example of how we should communicate.
Jeezy.
Jesus. So now I have my own mentality on communication. There are people who think you should just mute everyone and like play in a bubble. But I think if you communicate well, that's like that can like bump you up like half a badge, maybe. Yeah. Like that could bump you up from like mid silver to gold or something. Just if you can make everyone on your team play a little bit better, then with it, you don't even have to be good at the game yourself. You're just having a good impact. Yeah. So the general ideas are if you can share information, especially the lower level. If you can let people know that like their Legion commander has a blink dagger or something, you can save someone from dying. Or if you can communicate clearly that that like mid's coming to gank bottom, and it has a double damage rune or something.
I mean, as
like,
you can
that
see,
will make your team play better.
As you can see here, the communicate the important information that that guy is a fucking loser.
Yes. Communicating your intent. If you let people know like I'm getting out, you can like be like, hey, like if they're like let's go push high ground, then you ping like I have no health or mana or whatever. Or on the way pings I think are really good, especially if you can like use it to let them know where you'll be coming into the fight from, so they can like move towards where you're going to be joining the fight. Yeah. Or if they're running away and you give an on the way ping, they know to run towards that ping and you'll be there. Mm-hmm. Tilting opponents, huge. I don't know in League, but like Dota's mental warfare. Absolutely. Yeah. I have my whole secondary chat wheel. I don't know if you guys have played with me much, but like every time I kill the enemy team, I'll like fucking ping like good try little bro, or like what the fuck was that, or whatever. Just to get them tilted. Sometimes I like to get them mad at each other. When someone disconnects and comes back, I tell them his team didn't pause for him, even if they did. Just get them fighting each other. Coordinating your team, if you can, use some form of communication to get all 5 people to do one thing, that's really good, especially at really low levels. That's like if you can get all 5 people to go roche together or go push high ground together or like go to the same area, that can be crazy good.
I like the way you skipped until team. We don't do that around here.
Sorry. Yeah, that's sorry. No, that's right.
Only tilt, no until.
In voice chat, if you can have a good vibe, they can actually be really good. Like things that tilt, you want to avoid tilting your team sometimes. So I've given up on a game, I'll do it, or like I'll just bully the guy who's been a dick all game. But like generally, if you can have a good vibe in team chat and keep people like give people hope and whatever, that can be really good.
Yeah.
Getting suggestions, you can ask people for item suggestions. There's literally a button for it. We'll go over that. There's a button to ask people on your team for item suggestions, and they can ping items. So
I'm not going to trust that.
Yeah, well, I know, but you guys are always asking chat. I'm just saying it's there, and people can ask you for them, and then you can. Honestly, I did this so long ago, I don't remember how to give them suggestions. I think you just ping the item. Anyway, in red, giving suggestions. Be very careful with giving suggestions, especially because. Well, there's like some little, but like on the one hand, there's either like they know, like hindsight shit where they know they did something wrong. Like, oh, they know that they didn't cast their ult in that fight before they died, or they died with a 20 charge wand. They know. And then on the other hand, there's like telling them to change their whole play style. So, I don't think you guys watched this true site, but one of the true sites, one of the captains, he picks a hero for one of the guys on his team, and the guy's like, I don't know if I want to play it. He's like, no, you're gonna play this, but don't play it like you play it. Play it like the guy on the other team plays it. Like, what the fuck is that? That is that like. So if you're like, hey, don't play your hero the way you know how to play your hero. Play the way I would play it. That's so bad. You're playing worse because you're trying to teach them how to play,
Yeah.
and then they're playing worse because they're trying to do a new thing that they don't understand.
Yeah.
So I'm very against that. People get tilted when they get told what to do. If someone's saying, "Oh, you should be doing this," if they didn't ask, probably just keep it to yourself. Every now and then it'll be like, I'll tell someone, "Hey, this matchup's a hard counter for you. Buy this item, and that's fine." So on Medusa versus Axe, Axe can insta kill Medusa with his ult at low levels. So I'll tell Medusa, like, buy a plus 100 HP item, and then you won't get insta killed by Axe. You know, like that's fine. Like there is a middle ground. Or if someone seems to legitimately not know what their buttons do, like if Dazzle's shallow graving people at full HP, I might tell them to use it on people with low HP who are about to die. But yeah, and then last case scenario, muting and reporting people. That's what we'll go over at the end of this, especially you guys are streaming, doing YouTube. If someone's being awful, you just gotta mute them. And reporting them can also be nice. Feels good. Feels good to get the thing that says that they got punished.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, when you get that in League, it's always nice.
Yeah. Okay. So pinging. In Dota, you can ping a lot of shit. Now, Pancake Man, San. Like a year ago, the first PowerPoint, I told you to change your ult modifier to space, and I didn't understand what we were working with mentally. That you still haven't figured out. You haven't figured. I've told you 100 fucking times. So for you pinging space, if you can't process that, just get rid of that hotkey and make it alt. If that's too much, because it's been over a year.
So now ping is space.
Yes. Your ping will be space. You'll space and spoilers. You'll space and click on stuff. And if you set something to alt Q, like if you have like alt plus Q is a quick cast instead of a normal cast or whatever, you would hit space Q. That is how you have it set up right now. If that's too much, change it back. We can go over that.
The wheel. What? So the wheel. If I hold space, the wheel will pop up.
No. Okay. So we'll go over the wheel. So generally, if you for James, it will be alt. For you, it'll be space. But I'll say alt. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I had him change that because alt you can modify every key on the keyboard, so that's like theoretically should be a key you're pressing a lot, and it's fucking tiny, and sometimes you hit Windows, and so I put it on space because it's my most used key. And I mentioned that was a good idea, and he did it, and he forgot he did it. Anyway, so if you alt and click, you'll get a little ping. If you control alt and click, you'll get like an X. So generally the ping's like, hey, look at this. The X is like, you're in danger, kind of. So I'll ping some X's at someone to tell them like you shouldn't be there, and they can get back.
What's the exclamation mark pin then?
The exclamation, that's just the normal ping.
That means like get back.
No, the X ping means get back.
In League, exclamation mark means get away.
Warning.
Oh,
danger.
In Dota, I think that's just the default ping. It tends to discriminate.
Right.
So what does that mean?
Look at this thing.
Oh, okay.
Like it's just like look at this.
I've been using it as
something
danger.
Important here. Oh, well. So generally, the X in Dota tends to be in danger.
Right.
If you hit Alt and hold left click, you'll get this little wheel here. You can there's attack, there's on my way. I use on the way a lot. If I'm coming to gank a lane, I'll ping on my way like twice. If I'm joining a fight, I ping on my way. If I'm coming to save someone, I ping on my way. So they know there's no fucking plausible deniability. This
really quick.
Yeah.
Is there a way to change the setup so I can have like on my way to the right?
There might be. You can definitely change the setup on some of this stuff. I don't know about this little wheel. If this one can
that's
be.
what it's in League.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wanted it as League ones.
It's like hold T and then just go right or left. Sorry.
Let me see here. Customize.
Oh my god, you can.
You can.
Oh, what a lifesaver.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you can change these, and it's still the same set of them. These two they have vision here, and like we need vision here. They'll be different colors.
Right.
No, they'll be different colors. One's red, one's red, one's green. So the red one is they have vision here.
Yeah.
Which there would be a vision PowerPoint eventually if we did more PowerPoints. But you can kind of tell I died here, they cast a spell here, they attacked me uphill, whatever, that they have to have vision here. Or like you saw them walk there with a ward and they walked away without a ward. And then this one's we need vision here. They do this a lot if we're trying to take a tower or whatever. This one's the like alternate ping. This just the like careful kind of get back one. This one's retreat or delta split. I don't use this one much, but
Delta split.
Delta split means
Delta
like
splits.
split up. Yeah, like they have a big AOE team fight. We can't stand next to each other.
Okay.
Yeah. And then otherwise, all this stuff I've highlighted in green, this is all stuff you can ping, and you can so you'd hold Alt and click on it, or Sam, you'd hold space and click on it. You can also do Control Alt ping, which will do something different on almost all of these. So like here for the Fortify, if you ping it, it'll say it's ready, or it'll be ready in this long. If you Control Alt ping it, it'll say don't use Fortify yet. You can ping anywhere on your minimap. If you ping up here, it'll call missing on that specific person. If you control alt ping here, then you will get they've returned. Here you can ping here to say the time. If you control alt ping, it will say how long until day or night switch. So like that's useful for Roshan. Like,
and it just
saying
every
like
5 minutes.
yeah, but like you ping the bottom Roshan pit and then ping that it's going to be day in 20 seconds. So your team knows, hey, we're going to the wrong Roshan pit or whatever. You can, ping your different talents. You can ping your level and how much XP you need to get to the next level. You can ping your health and mana bar. That's pretty big to, I ping that a lot to like tell my team like I'm not ready for whatever you're doing.
If you ping one of them, does it ping both?
Yeah, it'll say
okay,
so if you ping it, it'll say your percent HP, percent mana. If you control alt ping it, it'll say the number. So it would either be 100%, 100%, or if you control alt ping, it would be 560 HP, 300 mana. You can, ping that your abilities are ready. I like on Spectre. Spectre has a global ganking ult type thing. Anytime that's up, I'm pinging every time team's going for every time my team's going for a play. Yeah, it's like Nocturnal kind of.
I might have to try Vengeful Spirit.
No, I said Spectre.
Spectre, sorry.
This is
Screw, you're talking about Vengeful.
That was my example, because he's like a hard carry where you can just take the safest farm ever, and then whenever there's a gank, you just ult into the gank and you're there, and then you go back to farming. So I'm always pinging when that's up, so my team knows, hey, if we make a play, our Spectre's looking at the map and he'll be there. Same on like if I have any global ability and I see my team making a play, I'm pinging my global ability to let them know, hey, I'm in on this. You can ping your quick buy and say how much money you need for your quick buy to let your team know, hey, I'm going to have this item done in 500 gold. Let's not do anything right now. You can control alt ping it to say how much you need for that thing and buyback, because in the late game, you're saving buyback. So you might have enough for your refresher orb, but not enough for refresher orb and buyback. You can ping your items to say that they're ready. Some of them, it'll say gather for this thing here, like a mechanism or whatever. It'll say gather for mech here, whatever. You can ping your abilities, whatever. You can ping that you have an Ag Scepter, Ag Shard. You can pick anything here. This button up here, I believe, you can ask your team for suggestions, and then they can, for the next minute, ping stuff in the shop and tell you that they think you should buy it.
I can imagine.
I think that's got teleport scroll. I ping my teleport scroll a lot when shit's happening.
Yeah, if you do that in League, people ping items that start with K, then S. And then Y.
Okay, well that doesn't happen to me in Dota.
Okay, right.
I think that's most, but the general idea is almost anything on your screen you can ping and do an alternate ping. You both, alt ping and control alt ping, and they'll do different things, and it's worth experimenting with it and seeing what you get. But you can be very good to communicate with your team. Hey, my ult's not up. Hey, I don't have a teleport scroll. I'm out of mana. I'm about to hit level 6. That's a big one. You can also click on an enemy and ping them. You can ping that the enemy's level 6. Or you can ping the enemy's items. I do this a lot when I'm dead. Some people take piss breaks when they're dead. I like to go through the enemy's inventories.
When they're alive sometimes.
Yeah.
They just up and leave for 2 minutes.
Yeah, I like to go and ping all the enemy's inventories so my team knows what they have. If an enemy hit a big item timing, I'll ping it. If they're building an item, you can ping it. All that stuff just makes your team play better.
We can't all have grown-up bladders. Sometimes parts of us don't grow up.
Just piss yourself.
What parts?
Bladder.
Okay.
His dick's just too small to hold all the pee in.
Oh, no, that bit grew up. It's the insides that's still the same.
To be fair, Sam, I did take a shit break. in the middle of a
Yeah.
game.
That's fine. You guys just once again, you can disconnect, you pause and then disconnect right away, and then the pause is like they have to wait 30 seconds for unpausing. And
That's a lot of
theoretically,
buttons.
if you all paused for someone, then you can buy someone like 3 minutes by doing that. But yeah, that would be if the whole team participated in stalling. But yeah,
Definitely not.
But yeah, in general, all this stuff you can pay. You can, if you're letting your team know when a fight's about to happen, I'm about to hit level 6, or I'm out of mana, or I'm on my way and I'm going to be coming into this fight from the right side, or whatever. My ult's ready, or whatever. All that stuff that can all make your team play a bit better without being like fucking annoying and telling them all how to play. Just letting them know, hey, this person they're level 6, they're gonna ult, or you can ping up here too. You can ping status effects on people, stuff like that. So you can ping that, you can click on someone and ping that they're teleporting or that they have some buff or whatever. I know some of it's good for just memes and funny stuff. Ping that like you want to duel against the Legion, now you have 30 permanent damage that they gave you. Just funny meme stuff. Anyway. That's that I'm pinging. The chat wheels.
That's how you voice chat. Damn.
I think voice chat's G by default. Yes. I think you guys probably should use voice chat a little more instead of typing to your team. Unless if you're being toxic, maybe not. But yeah, to tell your team stuff, because you're always like telling your team stuff, but just saying it to yourselves.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, like you're saying, like, oh, this guy should do this. Why aren't we doing this? Why can't we all do it?
Because I like to complain. I like to complain,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's actually right what I'm saying.
Why are you complaining then?
Because that's why I just give it to myself. I just complain like, shouldn't we be doing this? I didn't know I was actually right. If I knew that,
it's actually.
Well, it did say you was right. It just said you wasn't using the voice chat.
No, it said
it's actually a huge advantage you don't have in League, though, to be able to play and communicate at the same time. You don't have to stop and type out a fucking essay to them. You can hit your voice chat button and be pressing, that's one finger taken up, and you can communicate fucking the whole paragraph to them that you could never type out. Team chat center, all chat, shift and enter. For the chat wheels, I think these are the buttons by default, I think. So Y is your default chat wheel. I like to put on some pretty basic stuff here. Well played. Giving team well played after they get a kill makes them feel good and want to do it again. Push, relax, you're doing fine to chill people out. Stun to let people know you're expecting them to stun first. Need wards, I use a lot. Get back missing, and then crybaby that only my team can hear, which is what I do when someone's really being annoying. When someone won't shut up and is complaining about everyone else on the team, I just start spamming crybaby in the team chat. It's a voice line of a baby crying. And then the alternate chat is where I put all the toxic stuff to tilt the enemy team. So
someone in chat just put all the toxic chats there.
I use this one. You can customize these, by the way. Also, same as you can customize the ping wheel, you can customize your chat wheels, your primary and your secondary.
I think you have to earn them.
Yeah, you can earn some of them. Some of them you just start with, like the basic ones.
Is Crybaby basic?
No, I think it's like a Dota Plus one I unlocked or something.
Oh, pay to win.
Yeah, pay to win game.
True. But yeah, I have ones like goodbye clowns in Spanish in all chat. I like to use that after team wiping the enemy. Kill their whole team, say goodbye clowns in Spanish.
Was that one? Was the one with the high pitch thing goes something like that?
Yeah, it's like PDL, it's something like that. I don't know how to get it. I don't have it.
I heard that one a lot, and then I think in the one that's like from a TI thing, it's like a commentator saying something.
Yeah, there's Lakad Matong. There's the Seb one.
I think it's it's exactly. There's the pillar one, that one, and then there's another one that's I hear that's like a monologue thing.
Hasta luego, he says, which is like, see you later. This one's like easy game. That was unreal. Making mistakes, path to wisdom. What the hell is that? Also, your hero chat wheel, as you gain Dota Plus levels on your hero, you will unlock new chat wheel options from them. So, on Oracle, you have some fucking bangers like in all chat, I want to die, or I saw that when someone messes up, or you will die in a house fire. Absolute fire. They would never let you say this in League.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Bro, could you imagine League giving you a button to say in alt chat you will die in a house fire? No. You should have seen that coming. Like, fire.
It would be less
Absolutely,
toxic,
you can tilt
it?
people hard. Yeah, I think Dota is less. I think it's like a simmering like 3 or 4 out of 10 on the toxicity. Where League, it's like if you go past like 1 out of 10 on toxicity, you get banned. So people just bottle it up until they explode, and they're like shouting for you to kill yourself and screaming the N-word.
It's literally because then people
Where
just
in
start
Dota, it's just
saying
like
stuff.
goodbye, clown, and that's it. You know, like a little 3 out of 10.
Because I think because in Dota you can kind of quickly do it, a lot easier. Just kind of go on your wheel and do it one rather than stopping and typing it out. People, I think, type out and do it. But I feel like if they had ones like that, they're just automatic. It'd be better. I don't think people do it as say as bad things. If dying in a house fire is a bad thing to say.
Probably.
But yeah, I think these, there's some that you can use for actually useful stuff. I use these a lot for just making sure everyone on my team's having fun and people on their team are not having fun. That's the goal of a Dota game. You want to be the only ones having fun. Okay. Drawing. I like to draw on my minimap. You can hold control and click on your minimap and draw.
Oh, so you can do it while you're playing?
Yeah.
I thought only coaches could do that.
So you can only, as a coach, you can only draw on the screen. So like you can't draw on the ground.
Do you know how many dicks James is going to draw now?
You really shouldn't have told me this.
I was gonna say this. Yes, there are things you can draw other than dicks. Funnily enough, many people don't know that there are other things to draw, but there are. So, here's an example. So, let's say just
okay. Sorry, I just know what I'm gonna draw. Sorry, carry on.
He's gonna draw ours as dicks.
So just to give some examples here of like how intuitive this can be for your team. Let's say here, like I'm the carry. I'm here. The game's about to start, and their whole team comes down here, and I back off and I draw these arrows. What does that mean for my team? Their whole team came in here. I draw these arrows. So I draw this arrow and this.
So they're coming into your jungle for your
for the bounty
so you're gonna
room,
do
right,
you're
right
gonna do the same
stops.
to them. You can,
Exactly. Their team's here. We go take theirs, so we're both getting 2.
Yeah.
Let's say here we win a team fight and I draw this.
Push mid.
Yeah, exactly. We're defending high ground and I draw this and do a little attack.
Was it two top, 3 bottom?
Yeah, exactly. They're split up. Let's attack. Right. These guys can't come help them, so we have a.
The enemy says 2 enemies top, 3 of them bottom. Okay, I thought you meant 2 people go here, 3 people go here.
No. It's like we're defending our base, and 2 of them are pushing in this side, 3 of them are pushing in this side. Oh, cool! We can fight these guys. We have a numbers advantage right now because these guys have to, walk all the way over here.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm up here farming, and then a fight breaks out here, and I draw this arrow.
Does that mean you're gonna farm, go to teleport from your farming, and then join the fight from the TP?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna be going through the portal and joining you guys from the bottom. Let's say here, I'm farming here, and then I get ganked and I die, and then I draw this on the map.
So there's 4 of them mid, so make sure I push your lanes in.
Exactly. There's 4 bottom push in, and this is also like if you type this out, it might be too late. If you say this to people, they might get mad. But if you just draw it on the map, they're like, oh, they almost feel like they came up with it. Like, oh, there's 4 bottom. I can push this tower, but you came up with it. Let's say that their whole people keep fucking dying here, and I draw this.
Yeah, right? Don't farm there, you idiots. Go here.
Yeah, don't farm here. We're gonna take this. Yeah,
I need a couple of them.
It's like 6 minutes 30 seconds. I'm the support bottom, and I draw this.
Wisdom.
Doing this.
Wisdom. I always James forgets the time. I was like, go get the wisdom, James.
I draw a little arrow.
Sorry, the last time we played, I stole
you have been getting better at knowing the times, to be fair.
So, and then and we can just do this last one, which is like we're kind of winning the game, but we can't break high ground, and I draw this.
Get Roshan, go for it.
Yeah, exactly. Get the Tormentor, get Roshan, and then go high ground. Pretty simple. So you can just draw pretty simple plans with some numbers, some arrows, some circles. And it makes a little scratching sound so the team can tell, like it'll grab the team's attention a little. The higher you get, the more people look at their mini maps, the better the stuff can be. But just really basic stuff like just drawing like a circle here that it's in a 4 in the middle of it, and they'll know, oh, there's 4 enemies here. You know,
Yeah.
very easy way to just communicate some basic info to your
So
team.
it's just control, and then do you have to click it all, or do you just hold control?
Yeah, control and then click and drag around.
Okay.
Yeah,
Left or right click?
left click.
Right.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay. And then muting and reporting. To do this, because once again, there's going to be people that need to be muted and people that need to be reported. You can pop open your scoreboard. And
How do you
here on
do
the
that?
right-
I
Yeah, we
can't
do
do
this
that.
often. It's tab. What do you mean?
My tab doesn't pop up when I hold tab.
It might be a different hotkey. I have it on O. I mean, you can once again, you could, if only there were like a way to see
There's so
what
many,
you
every
have
time I go
things
into this
mapped
menu,
to. If only there was like some way to see what buttons did what things.
Every
They should
time-
add that.
Crazy.
No, I'll file a complaint. They should add a way to see
every
what
time I
buttons do
open
what
this
things.
menu, I get rinsed because something's wrong.
Okay, well, here it is, right here. It took me 5 seconds to find it.
Okay, because every time there's been a few times I've tried to open the scoreboard to look at stuff and it's not popped up. I'm like, I wish I had a scoreboard.
Oh.
I just assumed the game didn't have one.
Josh, I
Why
don't
would
think
the game
they,
not have one.
That's why I was confused.
Josh, I don't think they can tip because they don't have Dota Plus. But well, I can go back to the ping screen, tell you to tip people. That's a good one.
Mhm.
But yeah, so anyway, to mute people, you do these. You can so this left clicking these will mute their text and voice. You can also just right click to mute just text or just voice. So like sometimes someone's really got a like awful mic, but like I don't mind hearing them type or whatever, or seeing them type,
Hearing
and
them
I'll just
type.
mute their voice. Yeah.
You should.
And
but
the report button here, you click it, you report. You'll say what you're reporting them for and how long ago it happened.
We do
and
that a lot.
oh yeah, we do it at
Yep.
the end of the match.
People, yeah, you can do it in the game because then if you do it in the game, they will get an Overwatch case. Now you guys can't do this. I think you have to be a certain skill level and have a certain behavior score. But like for me, I can get these and I can review cases and I get to see people who reported people and I get to watch what they did and judge if they are guilty or not. So
Damn.
yeah, so if you report these people in here, they will actually for griefing and cheating and stuff, not for voice and text chat abuse. Oh, that's another thing. We're gonna be toxic. A little better to do it over voice chat because there's less evidence. You know, if you type it, then there's a paper trail. With voice chat, they just have to know you get reported a lot for voice chat, and then they're like, you must be doing something. They don't actually record the voice chat. But anyway, yeah. So people will review if you report someone for griefing a minute ago. People will be able to review and see what they did a minute ago and decide if they were griefing or not and punish them.
Apparently, you can tip without Dota Plus.
Yeah. So if you want to tip people, there'll be when you hold Alt or space for Sam, you'll see little tip buttons below their portraits here. So you can tip them. It'll say on the right that you have tipped this person. You know, if someone saves you, if someone makes a good play, or if the enemy did something awful. If even better than like the enemy fed and you fucking tip them for feeding. Even better if you can like tip the support who is there and didn't help them, so then they start arguing with each other. You know, like if you once again, if you can play the mental warfare, it's like plus 500 MMR probably, maybe more. I don't know.
So when you tip it, this may sound stupid, but do you like give them something? Is that what it is?
You give them, you give them these shards. You give them like 50 shards. I mean, you're limited to how much you can tip everybody. I've 250,000 of these things, right? And you can spend them on skins and stuff. It doesn't really add up to anything.
Can you also tip
you can buy some chat wheel things here. You can buy Crybaby. I don't. You guys can't hear that, right?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you can buy some of these. These only go to your team, though, not everyone. I don't know how to get the ones for everyone. They come with events and stuff.
Damn, you've completed
some
all
came
these
with
stuff.
TI. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. How are you guys doing on this? You guys are almost done, right?
I think I'm at like number 3. 3 out, 3 completed.
Yeah, on all of them.
So close.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's all for that PowerPoint.
Jesus.
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
Hi everyone. Sorry for that quick and abrupt end. We did that PowerPoint while we were streaming, so we've got to do an outro. But if you enjoyed it and learned something, please leave a like. Let us know what you've learned. Let us know if you've got any other tips to do with communication. we hope you have learned something from it. I know we did, as you saw in the video. We don't know much about the communication, but it is a big part of playing Dota. So if there's any other things that you would want to learn, or any ideas for future PowerPoints or lessons that you may want to know yourselves, or anything that would help us, then please leave them in the description. But yeah, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Why don't you and I